I play Bailey, who is a beluga whale, who is convinced that his echolocation. Beluga whales have the ability to echolocate, which is essentially a sonar, which is pretty incredible. I actually came in trying to sound when I first started the recording. I came in trying to sound like I was like a beluga whale looks. So I came in very congested and all of that, and they were like, "Well, that's really fun. Why don't you go ahead and just do it in your voice?" So I was like, "Okay, right, good to know." But that gives you a sense of like they look crazy. They have these huge kind of bulbous heads, but that's how they echolocate. Um, and Bailey is sort of a neurotic beluga whale um, who believes he can't echolocate anymore, even though he can. He just lacks confidence. Dory is trying to find her family, and Bailey is enlisted to help her, along with Destiny. Destiny is a whale shark. They are tank mates at the Marine Life Institute. They're friends. And over the course of the movie, the three of them really help each other to kind of become more confident and to be more whole. Destiny has bad vision and can't swim. Bailey's just neurotic um, and has all kinds of psychosomatic stuff. But it's very cool because they kind of complete each other in a way. Destiny is played by Caitlin Olsen. She is one of my favorite actors in the world. We worked together about 10 years ago. And when I found out, so basically we've worked together for 10 years. We just had a 9-year hiatus. We started working together again about a year ago. And I just was thrilled that she was doing it. She's so funny. The thing we did, which was 10 years ago, she was playing a character that did a bunch of different voices that had a bunch of like sound effects for this sitcom. And when she was done, we were marveling at what she was doing. She was so talented. So it's not a surprise that she's done so well in the interim, but she's so fun to get in the booth with on this show and on this film and goof around. And she's made Destiny very, very sweet and big-hearted, which she is, but it's also just an incredibly funny portrayal. I'm a Andrew Stanton fanboy. I was really like, Wall-E is to me one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It's just right at the very top, probably top 5, honestly. Like it was it blew my mind. That's partly we're going back to the Pixar thing, you know. I really do marvel at what they do, and he in particular has had an impact on my life, you know, making animated film. And I saw that in my, late 30s, early 40s. So I was really excited to work with him. And working with him has been so fun. He's so funny and so smart, and also, though, just so thorough. And you kind of get a sense for how his films are what they are. He has an incredible knack for story. And while you're in the booth working on a scene, he has a real sense for what is important, not just to be funny, but what's important for story. That's something that I was just so grateful for from Finding Nemo, that my kids were, seeing something that was basically saying you should be out there having an adventure, and you take your lumps, but something that's good for you. But I think there's maybe in this one, there's an even stronger theme about friends being imperfect, and that friendship can make them whole. Like there's a very strong thing between Destiny and Bailey and Dory, and Marlon obviously still, but this is a very motley crew. Like they've got issues, but they work together and accomplish this huge goal and kind of compensate for where the other person's lacking.